This is a public meeting, not a public hearing, so it's not an opportunity like an election where you get to come and ask people running for office questions. This is our turn to select the person, and so that's a process set up by the state constitution, and that's what we'll follow tonight. Hopefully, like I say, I'll come to agreement tonight. If we don't, we actually have 60 days from September 1st to come up with a decision, but hopefully we'll be able to make that decision tonight sometime. So with that,
as a commissioner selected by the Republican Party, how do you envision yourself representing the greener, more progressive values of your South Ricky constituents?
Well, first, I'd like to say that being green and environmentally sensitive and being Republican are not mutually exclusive. I think we'd probably take a different approach to being green and environmentally sensitive, but it's certainly one of my values. While I am a believer in a citizen's ownership of their property for their use, at the same time, that use shouldn't impinge on someone else's free and good use of their property. So I think that to be sensitive to the needs of my constituents is really a matter of listening, of being open to suggestion, being open to hear complaints with an open heart and an open mind, and acting in the best interest of Island County as a whole.
I think I'm just about as green as you can get. We live on acreage. As to you, I was very pleased to find that you are a rural property owner as well. And we feed our wildlife, we enjoy our land, we grow some of our produce, and we like the rural lifestyles. I'm a member of TILT, and I've been very, very supportive of sustainable gardening and enjoy the rural living.
Well, I think from my years working at Island County that I consider most of our residents as being progressive. It's been one of the privileges of working here, is working with a group of informed progressive citizens who play into a public process in the planning department. The efforts that we've undertaken over the years, and I'd like to bring to the Commissioner's office, involve that spirit of community cooperation, communication, and working together to tackle these difficult issues we have ahead of us. So, I don't see a lot of the issues that we're facing as being party-driven, Republican or Democrat issues. I see them as issues mostly of common interest that we all have here in Island County.
What would you like to accomplish in the next 16 months before the next election?
I'm tempted to say survive, but what I'd like to accomplish is really laying the groundwork for what I would hope would be another 4 years. I'd like to spend that time learning, listening to the people I represent, to both of you, and listening to your experience and getting to a place where I feel that I really have developed something to offer to the people of Island County in a re-election.
I would like to just work towards a even better island living than we have right now. We've developed a wonderful lifestyle. It attracts much of the country to our doorsteps, and I'd like to work at keeping it rural and keeping it beautiful and keeping our island the kind of place for people to seek out.
Why do you want to be county commissioner?
A lot of people have asked me that. My own family asks me that. What's wrong with you? I've had the great privilege over the last dozen years building a fantastic team of people in planning and community development. Our outreach, community sessions, direct mailers to the community, explaining what's happening. And I find some thrill to try to influence through leadership with the Board of Commissioners that type of culture, encourage that type of culture to grow in the rest of the county departments and improve service to the community.
I want to be county commissioner because I feel like I have learned a lot in my time in the county. I feel that I have watched some fine examples, one of whom is now gone, of people who have made decisions the best they know how in the best interests of Island County. And I believe that I have a financial background, I have experience in local government. We talked about some of this, and I think that I have the most advantageous combination to represent the citizens of South Whidbey and of Island County as a whole.
Look at my resume. It's what I've been working towards all of my life. I really believe in bringing together a community, and I'm involved in the community in so many various ways. You've each attended the Old Goats Fully Informed Voters Lunches that I co-host, and in the last few years we've had over 200 of those meetings. And we've had people in from, tribal leaders to congressmen to department heads to each of you gentlemen speaking to us. And so I just feel like I've really learned a lot from each of those people that have spoken to us, as well as all of the attendees at our lunches. And we've had rocket scientists speak to us. So there's been a lot to learn, and I feel like all of that's in my noggin, and I'd like to put it to use. I think I can be a benefit to Island County.
Do you know where Camino Island is?
Yes, I do. And I know where the Lost Lake Clubhouse is. I know where...
Okay, I'm impressed.
I can name roads.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to appoint Phil Bakke to...
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Congratulations, Phil. Thank you.
In making my motion, I forgot to mention that the effective date would be Friday.
Thank you very much. That's it. We're adjourned.